In today's session, we'll be talking about comparators, operators, and operator precedence. So as you can see here on the screen, pie charm is there, and we have these 6 different comparators. So let's write some code and check how it works, and then we'll continue with the operators and so on. So very first comparator here we can see is equals to. So what does this equals to? What is the meaning of this equals to? So it actually compare two values whether they both are equals or not. So what I can do, I can define two variables like a is equals to 10 and b is equals to 20. Find any other another variable c equals to a equals to b. So what's gonna happen here? They it's a here we are comparing A with B, and whatever result will come either true or false. Result will come either true or false, or whatever result comes that will be assigned to variable C. And then let's print C on this file and then run operators compare. So you can see the result is false because a is not the condition is a is equals to b, but answer is no, a is not equals to b. So the assigned value to c is false. So what if I change this to 10 and then run this time? The result is true. So wherever there is a comparison, result comes either true or false, right? So let's check the second one, less than equals to. So I'll just change this. A is less than equals to B, and I'll assign this statement will assign whatever result to either true or false comes to C, and then we are printing C. So what result should come? A is less than or equals to. So there are two conditions this time. Either A is less than or equals to B. So this time this condition should print true. So let me run, and it's printing true. And let's test this. I'll just change the value of a to 9, and again it should print true because 9 is less than equals to 10, and answer is true. But what if you make it 12? If you make it 12, then it's gonna fail because 12 is less than 10. Answer will be false, and then C will contain the false. Let me run it, and here you go. The answer is false. So similarly, you can check for greater than or equals to, only less than. Let me just check for less than. So if A is less than B, 12 is less than 10? No. So the value of C should be printed here as false. And it's false. If I make it A is greater than B, then it's true. Yes, 12 is greater than 10. And now we similarly less than equals to, greater than equals to, less than, greater than, and then we have this not equals to. So let me, A is exclamation sign and then equals to. A is not equals to B, and then answer is 12 is not equal to 10, so it should print true, right? Or what if I make both 10? 10 is 10, 10 is not equals to 10. Answer is false because 10 is not equals to 10 is actually false. And if I make it 12 again, this time 12 is not equals to 10. So answer is true. All right. So this is 6. So I'll move on with operators. So here you can see basically the operators we use are AND operator, OR operator, and NOT. And there are combination of each. So you can see first 3 are based on AND. So one condition is true and another condition is true. So at end result will be true. If first condition is true and second condition is false, then end result will be false. If first condition is false and there is an AND operator and second condition is false, so result you will be getting as false. Similarly, so true and true is true. So in case of AND, only case for true is that both conditions are met. Both conditions are true. Either one is false means false. Here this is false, here both are false. In case of OR, either one is true, then it's true. So in case of true and true, it's true. In case of true and false, the result will be true. In case of false and false, result will be false. So let's check this out how it goes. So let's say again we'll define the same variable. A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20, and so again these just to check the operators. So here we'll get true, here we'll get true, and then there will be operation true, and that will be assigned to C. Print C. Now there is nothing up. I can right click and run. So you can see it's true because this condition is true and this condition is true. Now let's make one of these two conditions as a false. So let me make it 8. So this condition is true, but this condition is false. So true and false become false. Right click, run, and the result is 9. So now check the third condition if both are false. So let's make it instead of 10, make it 100 and right click, run. So both conditions are false. So result is false. So true and true is true. True and false is false. False and false is false. Okay. Now we'll check for OR operator. So let's change and replace AND with OR. And here let's check for true and true. Let's see what this condition is. 100 is less than 20, it means false. 8 is greater than 9, it's false. So both are false. So in this case, what result you should get? You should get false. So let me right click and run. The result is false. Okay. The second last condition is first is true and second is false. So let this be this only and let's make it 10. So this is true and this is false. So its answer should be true. Right click, run. The answer is true. And what if both conditions are true? 10 is less than 20 and 8 is greater than 9. Yes, right click, run, and true. So we just tested these 6 conditions and how these operators work. Let's check for not true and not false. So these are opposite. Not true means false and not false means true. So here we can play with the one condition only. So here you see 10 is less than 20, condition is true. But if you just put not just before that, so that will become opposite of whatever comes. So 10 is less than 20 is true, but if as there is a not, so value of C will become false. So let's see, right click and run. It became false. But what if condition is false? So 100 is less than 20. No, but there is a reverse of that. The not of true is not of false is true. Right click, run, and then true. So here we quickly checked all these 8 conditions with the variables and it's working as expected. Okay, so here is the precedence order. So first not get executed, then and at last or if you're using all the operators together. Okay, so here we have a equation just to check true and false. So here we can see we have one and we have one or and then we have a not, right? So how this will be solved? This will be solved based on the precedence. So first not. Let me simply copy this and show how it will work. So 100 is less than 20, condition is false, and not of false is true. Okay, and now then what operation will be performed? The next operation is and. So and operation is going to happen in between these two. So 10 is less than 9 is a false, and 5 is greater than 4 is a true. So there is a false and a true. So what result comes when there is an AND operator for one false and one true? Result will come as false. So here you will get false. Okay. And when one is false and another is true, and in between you have an OR operator. So false or true is true. Okay. So overall result what should come is true. So I'm just deleting it and I'll run it. We know the result is gonna come true. Okay, so this is how it works. But what if you just put a condition here, because this is coming as let me make some changes here. So now it became false. How it became false? Because here it is gonna solve first. First it's gonna solve the bracket, and here 10 is less than 9 is false, and 5 is greater than 4 is true. True and false is false. So here result is false. Okay, so here result is false, and we have OR operator, and 10 is less than 20. Yes, 10 is less than 20, and opposite of true is false. So false or false is false, and that's the reason you got the result as false. So guys, this is how we do these kind of comparisons. We just saw how and or and not operator works with different combinations, and then how precedence works. So just practice this, and in case of any doubt or questions, just share your concern or questions in the comment section, and I'll try to answer your questions. Thank you so much. Have a great time.